I'm going to start this video from the new shop car that I've bought. I'm going to show you maybe in the next episode everything about this, not really sure. But we are going back into the garage, and we are going to continue working on the 3 Series because we have to finish the car, and we have time for the new shop car that I've picked up. I've gave back the Peugeot partner. In fact, they took the car, but I received my money back, and I've bought something else with the papers, with everything is already registered. I'm driving the car for a few days already, but like I've said, all of that it will be in next episode maybe. And anyway, let's go back into the garage, let's finish the 3 Series, and we go from there. Since the last episode, I've moved the car in here because I want to start working on the exhaust. We have the new exhaust in there, the cat is here somewhere, the hardware. I'm going to go under the car to install at least the first part, the cat. And after that we are going to recheck that the car starts. We are going to check for leaks because I don't want to bolt anything to the engine until I know for a fact that it's not leaking, because after that it's going to be very tricky to work with everything put back together. I think I've installed everything in order to let the car running a little bit longer. We have new pulley in here, we have a new pulley in here on the tensioner, we have the alternator, the climate compressor, all the climate pipes, power steering wheel, radiator, all the hoses. I put a few new hoses, water hoses, like this one is new, the one from the bottom is new. I just have to pick in an hour the water temperature sensor because I have one, but the gasket is bad, and I cannot find a gasket. So I bought a complete sensor. I have to pick that up. I have to pick up the ATF for the power steering wheel because I have just CHF on stock. The belt, of course, is new. Now we just have to test if it's going to hold water, and to be sure that the ventilator is working and stuff like that. And we have an exhaust now, we have cat. I've shown you at the beginning of the video, I think. I just have to remove the middle part because I'm going to install the original one, and I have to cut it somewhere in here, this one, and to connect the two ones that I have, and we will have a complete exhaust. But for now we can run the car because it's not that loud anymore. I vacuum a little bit all the radiators because were a lot of debris in here. Now it's clean, and yeah, I'm going to update you when I receive the water temperature sensor and the fluid for the power steering wheel and we can leave the car running, and maybe we can move the car a little bit. Now for sure we have everything. We have antifreeze. I have enough if we need more. We have oil for the servo pump. It's full to the brim. Let's hope it's not going to, the bubble of air is not going to spill everywhere. And I put some covers on the inspection pit. In this way I can turn the wheels in order to take all the air out from the system. Anyway, let's start the car now. We have water. We can check now if the alternator is charging. We can check if the wheels or the pulleys and everything are spinning correctly. Let's give it a try. We know for a fact that the car starts. We have exhaust. So, let's see. Ignition on. Okay, we still have a sign for the water. Is the water already? It's charging, no lights. For the alternator, something is making a weird noise in there. Let's see how we can turn this. Let's put the heat on to the max. Oh, I forgot to plug the sensor for sure. Let's check that. And we have the heater on. First step on the fan. Oops, it was the first step. Something is making a weird noise in there. Sound was from the pump. Oh my god, I hope I didn't done something wrong, so it was not enough oil. Let's put water now. I've checked everything. I plugged the wire for the water. It was this one. I completely forgot underneath in there. We have water to the max level. The water pump is working. All the belts are spinning normally. I can hear some small sound from the alternator, I think, and other than that I don't see anything wrong. Now I just want to check and recheck here on the servo pump. Oh yeah, the bubbles are gone. Till now everything sounds fine. Let's put the cap in here. Check this out. No more lights, nothing. Whoa, we have smoke in the cabin. Oh yeah, we don't have any kind of filters. The temperature is rising fast. We have to check that. And I have to open all the garage doors because I start to have some smoke in here. Maybe you can see in the light. It's too much smoke. Let's open the windows. I'm going to open all the doors, and I'm going to leave the car running till it reaches the temperature. Optimal temperature, and we are going to check if the fan is working. We are going to check if we have warm air. We are going to check everything. First problem, we have coolant that is leaking from this expansion tank. Okay, now I have to shut down the car. Other than that, nothing is leaking. Till now nothing is leaking, but I just wait to see that the fan is working. If not, I'm going to test that with a scanner to see if the fan will still kick in after a few years. And before I close the video, I've done some room in here Just this mess, it took me half an hour or more because there were parts all over the place. I've opened the door and I want to drive the car at least till half of the street and back to be sure that it's working. I'm going to drive it first a few meters back and forth to be sure that we have at least some brakes, and other than that we have to wait for some other parts like this water tank because it's leaking. You saw that. I'm going to check off camera everything to be sure that nothing is leaking because we have gaskets everywhere new, so the car shouldn't leak. But for now we don't have any kind of oil from nowhere. In here everything is dry on the crankshaft as well. I went under the car and everything seems to be dry till now, but the car was running for maybe 20 minutes, not more than that. Anyway, I put some air into the tires. Let's move the car a little bit to see if it's driving or not. And basically this is the first drive on its own wheels in 4.5 years. And I'm going to close the video in here. Sadly, I don't have more time on this episode to do more because I want to work something on this new shop car. But we drove the car. Finally, we drove the car for the first time in 4.5 years. The car moves, the car runs. It doesn't stop, that's for sure. The brakes are completely gone. We need to order new brakes. And of course, we have to receive the new water tank because it's leaking. But all of that will be in the next episode, and I think after the next episode I'm gonna show you this car because I want to finish the 3 Series first, and after that we can focus on this one. So if you want to see more progress on the 3 Series, or if you want to see the new shop car, join me for the next episode. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.